Welcome to Rhythm Cafe, where I'm Ian.
I'm Heather.
And you're back from war.
Is that where I was?
I assume that whenever someone goes away, that they are going to war. And if they come back, they've back from war. And if they don't, well, then we know why.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I like this assumption. This explains a lot about people I haven't seen in a long time.
They're doing their best right now, or not anymore. But
I haven't seen James yet. Is he still not gone to war, or is he back from war, or is he left?
oh man, let me tell you about James's cool eye patch and the fact that he can't age or sleep anymore. It's really a problem, but
He's a vampire pirate?
I was going for Asuka of the Evangelions, but sure,
Okay.
vampire works too. Actually, you know what? There's nothing in that series that didn't tell me that she wasn't a vampire. So
Yeah, that's the thing about... This is an anime we're talking about?
Yes.
This is the thing about anime. You have to assume everybody in the show is a vampire until you see them during the daytime, and even then, not so sure until they explicitly prove that they're not a vampire.
that is exactly it. I choose to believe every fictional character I see on television, in print, or in audio drama is a vampire until they expressly turn directly to the camera and say, "I am not a vampire, Ian Horner. Don't worry."
Yeah,
and then go back to what they're doing.
Yeah, and they specifically have to say Ian Horner's name.
Yes.
If they don't, they're lying.
It's really weird how that keeps showing up on everyone else's version too.
I know, but
yeah.
it's the test.
And it means it reaches me eventually. Sometimes people will say, "Hey, I was watching the Gilmore Girls, and one of the Gilmore Girls turned toward the camera and said, 'I'm not a vampire, Ian Horner. Don't worry.'" And it was really weird. And I assume that they're correct because I haven't watched.
What's really weird about that episode is they all basically kind of line up in a queue and one at a time do it in front of the camera and keep going single file before they realign themselves into what they were doing before.
Yeah, it was a 2-part episode, I believe, because there were a lot of characters.
There's a lot of characters who had to claim that they weren't vampires.
Including characters you hadn't seen yet on the show that were going to come by in a couple seasons, but they had to get it out of the way because that's the only time they had.
Yeah, and Kirk had to go multiple times for each job that he has, which was really confusing.
Well, that's part of vampire employment, is that if you sign up for a job, you're signing your whole self up. So you have to create a whole new persona if you want a second job as a vampire. It's really difficult.
Yeah.
This is a rhythm game show.
Yes. As in, it's a show where we play rhythm games.
Yes.
Not that we're a game show with rhythm.
Nor are we a rhythm game ourselves. So that would be really kind of cool if we just kind of had something that would have, a little road in the middle of the screen here responding to what we're saying. Not like the rhythm of what we're saying, but the things that we say bring a rhythm up. So
Yes.
Maybe me talking about vampires is something a very complicated a little bit here. But if I'm saying, hey ho, it's just a hold note.
I mean, we really should, what was that? There was that, scream into the microphone game and make things jump. Maybe something like that.
There are at least 2 of those, actually.
Reacts to our, normal talking, where we can just have that playing in the background to see how many jumps happen.
Yeah.
Something a little easier, a little more calming.
I think what we should do is apply that particular controller technique to more games. My first thought was going to be towards Keep Talking, No One Explodes. I really bet if you just started the game with a good long scream, that whoever's dealing with the bomb itself would definitely jump.
Has anyone considered just throwing the bomb away in that game? Is that an option? Just throw it in the trash.
Into the sea?
Sure. Why not? Yeah. We throw a lot of things in the sea. Why not that too?
Yeah, I feel, you know what? I think you just need to maintain the internet connection, but if you just took this briefcase and just whoop, yeet directly into the Pacific, it hits the ocean, and you get the game over, you win screen.
Yeah, I think it would really just change the way the stream happens if I were to do that. As I'd like to think that you could see the people trying to explain to me how to defuse the bomb just get confused.
Yeah, they would definitely have,
especially because I think I'd be like, hold it, I got this, and I just leave, and they probably wouldn't get to see where it goes. But I think it would. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, and then the director pops up on the screen and says, "Good job, Heather, dearie. You are not a vampire." And then
Yeah, because I don't ever confess that myself. I get other people to do it for me.
And then you get the achievement so that everyone on your Steam page knows that you're not a vampire. It's really kind of helpful these days.
And that's why I've never played Vampire Survivors.
Again, if your name is in the title, you're not allowed to play the game. Just made things very easy for me. It's whole word. I don't make the rules, but they are logical and enforced. Most importantly, they are enforced.
Not necessarily the first part, but definitely the second one. Don't ask who enforces things. We're not sure.
No, it asks us to call it Steve.
We're kind of going by the honor system on the enforcement portion of our rules.
Please turn yourself. Oh yeah, that's right. If you break the rules, do make sure to turn yourself in to a vampire.
Your local vampire.
Yes.
You know the one.
He's in the phone book under V for vampire.
Or sometimes B.
Yeah,
Blah.
yeah. Yes, that's right. If you need a blah technician.
Well, because you got to get that SEO thing in the phone book.
Well, it's diversification too. I mean, honestly, the vampires were extremely impoverished here in North America for a very long time until I think around 2017, when Lin-Manuel Miranda started putting a lot more brah, brah into people's vocabulary.
I see.
And of course, being an equal opportunity employer, Lin decided that it's important to hire these impoverished vampires in his area to give. There was a lot of coaching that needed to happen to go from bleh to brah. But
we have a question from chat asking what a phone book is, and I'd like to answer that. A bunch of you play Magic the Gathering. Some of you, probably not all of you, because you're still here, and I assume everybody else who plays Magic the Gathering is not here. But think of the card binders that some of those weirdos put together, where they put all their extra cards that they don't know what to do with because they can't put them in sleeve boxes for some reason. That's where you put your old phones, is in a binder, and that's what a phone book is.
Yeah, I would like that.
It's where we keep our old phones because we don't know what to do with them anymore.
No.
I think we're supposed to recycle them, but I don't know where.
You could have just really stopped it there. We're supposed to recycle them, but I don't.
I have a box of phones I need to submit.
Yeah, no, yeah, I
to
God.
The government? No, that can't be right.
No, that would be useful in this world.
The soccer team? Maybe they do something. Maybe they can kick them around.
Yeah. I mean, like, I assume Boy Scout troops or very.
Right, they probably have some sort of patch that they can earn for recycling electronics now, so I can just upload all my stuff to them. Right?
Yeah, and then they can get a second patch for data mining too, which is harder to get, but harder to lose. It kind of puts you on a list, specifically a list of all the people in a city, arranged alphabetically in the most helpful way of knowing what people, all the people in the city are, along with their phone number and where they live.
Oh, I can't be listed alphabetically. I've replaced some of the letters in my name with other strange letters that don't work for that format.
Oh man, yeah, no, like if you put in a non-breaking space at the beginning of your name, that just shoves you like right up into the previous line. Love that.
I've missed this.
Yeah, good. I have too.
This is fun.
Yep. Riffing. Much like the musical stylings of our protagonist in this week's game, Afterlove EP, in which...
Okay, I missed the second episode of this. You were on your own.
Yes, that's right, I was. Have we only done two so far?
So we've only done two. This is the third one. I've looked this up. I had to reorient myself when I came back, so I had to look this stuff up. I didn't go watch or skim through the last episode. I only really remember there's a ghost girlfriend in our head that may not be a ghost, but might just be a bad projection of ourselves or something, and that we were making bad choices, and she really disliked us going to therapy. Is there anything important I should know otherwise?
Yes. We are breaking, and by we, I mean, I say the main character are breaking down mentally in some very interesting ways in which we spent a night with our girlfriend sleeping on her lap. but she doesn't remember us doing that.
The ghost girlfriend?
Yes. We apparently fell asleep on her lap, and she was all, "Oh yeah, it's nice to have you here, Shuji, or whatever my name is." And then you wake up and you're alone, and then you decide to talk to your girlfriend, and she says, "What are you talking about? That none of that happened last night."
Cool.
Yeah, so maybe there's a and as Julie Mon says, our friend broke up with their GF at some point.
Oh, the bigger dude with the
with the
seemed
mustache.
really sweet and everything.
Yeah, he likes cooking now.
Oh,
But he likes cooking more than he likes girlfriend. So it's that's fair.
good for him. I'm glad he likes cooking. I don't know how to feel about the other thing. I wasn't really invested.
No.
But I guess that's too bad.
I mean, she is also one of the more interesting characters, so hopefully she gets to hook up with one of the other more interesting characters as well. It's my hope.
Girlfriend didn't like that he liked cooking.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing.
Well, it's that he liked cooking more than her, which
okay.
which is probably also not the case. But again, this is a game about not being able to do the communication correctly.
Right. Yes, and then somewhere in between this visual novel is music portions that allow us to have rhythm.
Yeah, I believe that happened
Portion.
once at least.
Okay,
during
cool.
the last time.
All right. Good to know.
I don't know if that happened last time, but we did meet a cat. And
Okay.
made memories about a cat. Oh yes, and
Cat's good, cat's good.
You forgot. I keep forgetting about Sack Girl and Street Chan, or was it Sack Boy? No, it's Street Boy and Sack Girl. That was a short romance between two NPCs that came together very quickly. He was Street Boy because he was on the street, and she was Sack Chan because she was also on the street, but she was carrying a sack.
Like a garbage bag?
No, like a canvas.
handbag. A canvas. Oh, like a tote bag thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right.
It might have actually her name might have been Tote Girl, to be honest, but Sack Girl also works well.
That's fine.
They're both
Yeah.
descriptive.
I'm sure I'll be able to tell everybody on site by these nicknames now.
Oh, and
because I also don't remember anyone's names.
And if not, I'll be sure to remind you. I'll be very excited when we see our new protagonists, Street Boy and Tote Girl. Whoa. That is more raspberry than I thought it was going to be.
Is there supposed to be raspberry in it?
There is very much supposed to be raspberry in it.
Okay,
but
well,
I
good start.
also forgot that there's raspberry in it. And then as much raspberry as there was.
Okay.
I can take care of the driving here for the first.
That seems fine sound-wise. Maybe a little lower.
Okay.
Chat, you let me know if the music is
Too much?
level, I guess. I was gonna say bad, and then I felt like that was like weirdly subjective. And after testing the chat before we went live and seeing that they don't follow instructions properly, I feel like I have to give better parameters.
At least,
Yes, you all did fail the early test.
extremely Pacific.
And I'm not
Okay.
going to tell you what the answer was, because I told you in the instructions.
So I think that's the one we want to use because it is
September 8th.
slightly less. Yes, that's right. I keep forgetting that there is a calendar that shows you the days.
Oh no, is this a Persona thing?
No, it's more. I think it's more of a. This is how many days you have to get through, and there's a lot of them.
Like, we know the day we're going to die?
Okay, oddly enough, I just found out about a manga series that's a spin-off in the Mobile Suit Gundam universe about one character who canonically shows up once in the series and dies that episode. This is a complete telling of, I guess, their life, the adventures of this guy, and every chapter ends with, it will be X days until all of blah blah blah's demons will be exorcised.
Like, they all do CrossFit?
If they do well, I mean, yes, if you did CrossFit until you died and stopped being a demon.
Yeah, okay. That's not Tote Girl?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I guess she's got a helmet. You probably would have called her something
There we
more
go.
along that. Yes, the run button. Who's giving us rides on the scooter?
Oh, this is a part of Indonesian culture. They're not giving us a ride.
People just give you rides?
They're a taxi.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense. I'd be really scared if somebody just jumped on my scooter, but
No, you do get to wait for them to stop, and after you hail them. This is where we met. I think that's Sack Girl.
okay. Yeah. Everybody's so busy right now.
Yeah. And I forget where I have to go. Oh, right. I discovered something else that's important. Fast travel. Here we go. Map me. Aha. To Woodblock. To go see.
I think you're already there.
Then I think we're good. Then we just have to find Cacmus.
Do you floss?
I do, but I use the tape, which is definitely not made with lint.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be able to.
They read it online.
Oh, it's a lie. Got it.
Yeah, clearly.
I mean, that makes sense. I'd try and collect a bunch of lint just to make floss would be tedious. So tedious.
Well, it would also be like probably very much against the law.
Well, it depends on where you're doing it.
Whose
law?
Oh, okay. What I mean by it's mouth law, because
mouth law.
Yeah, the government gets very. The closer things get to your mouth, the more the government gets interested in.
The government is really, really strict on what they want to see going into people's mouths. Like, incredibly strict.
It's really
Also for other orifices, but particularly
mostly
the mouth.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ask.
Huh?
Are you hiring?
Getting a job?
Not like that.
I think that was pretty okay.
Are you hiring me?
Will you hire me? Oh no.
Oh.
You're one of the chatty types?
Yep. Those are well, I mean, he is gonna work in a coffee shop. He is going to have to use the pleasantries, as they're, I believe, called.
But no.
Yeah, they seem very well. They seem easy to figure out. I have to be honest, seeing at this cafe the other day is a pleasant surprise. Missed you and your friends.
We like 4 of us split one coffee.
That would be. That's called espresso.
Because it goes away fast.
Can we get 4 espressos, but just put it all in one cup, please? We'll pass it around.
No, they charge you. They still charge you for 4 espressos. You got to get just a regular coffee.
That's the problem. Yeah,
So you can get the cheaper price
and pretend.
and pretend. But you can probably ask for like 4 tiny cups to pour it into after.
Can I get?
I mean, I've done some sad things in college when it comes to like food, but I don't think I've done that one.
Can I get a venti drip coffee to stay? Also, 4 5-ounce cups to go, please. No, they're not all for the coffee. They're all for the coffee. My dead girlfriend said I should get a job. Don't know why she's so worried about the money.
Well, I mean, it's not like she needs it. Although maybe she does, because if he doesn't survive, she doesn't have a place to live in the head.
Heather.
And then, yeah, I mean, maybe she's really more invested.
Good use of that word there. Heather, I think you've cracked this case wide open. Yes. Why is she upset about us not having a job? Because she needs money. Why does she need money? Or why is she hanging around us all the time despite the fact that she's dead? Because
She's Catholic.
Yes, she can't pass on and needs those coins on her eyes in order to actually make it across the river Styx, just like it's laid out in the Bible.
Oh, I thought we were going with the whole she's in purgatory until you pay enough to get her out of purgatory.
Oh,
that's Catholic,
yeah,
isn't
no,
it?
that is absolutely Catholic. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
And
cool. I thought it was.
I think they actually brought back indulgences too, but it's
Like they're allowed to have them?
It's kind of on the down low. Yeah. But you got to pay a lot of money, and it's only for very specific things.
I mean, if you've seen the economy, we all pay a lot of money already for our indulgences. It's just, I feel like paying more money to another group in order for us to have our indulgences, we already pay enough.
Yeah. Either way, she needs some serious coin to go away. And that's what we're going to get for her.
We're trying to pay off our ghost girlfriend
Yes.
so that she'll break up with us.
Yes. It's like
Got it.
It's like having a therapist. You pay them, and then when you're done, you go away.
Well, yeah, because your time's up.
Yes.
That's why you leave. You have to pay them more money for more time.
Much like our time on Earth. When it's up, we have to pay to leave.
I need to have bus fare to leave when I'm done. I don't know. I don't think I've planned for that.
You know, Heather,
I mean, I know I have probably like a long time to figure that out, but what is the bus fare out of my body?
Fun fact, I was looking up the fact that you can't just bury a body in the backyard these days. They'd have to go to special places and spend a lot of money. We should be doing things for ourselves, for our community, as much as we can, together.
I mean, we've all agreed on cremation, right? That way we can't come back as zombies.
Oh, yes, personally. Yeah.
So you don't need to bury bodies. You just need to toss dirt up in the air.
The problem is you also can't cremate yourself. Or
not with that attitude.
Sorry, you can't cremate yourself or others by yourself without, again, licensing and locations and environmental
look,
impact
if somebody
assessments.
gets cremated and nobody's around to watch, did it really happen?
That would, honestly, in my mind, I don't think...
Forest fires happen all the time, and there's got to be some people in there.
I'm pretty sure all the doors on those crematorium ovens don't have windows in them, so technically it's like it's a Schrodinger's cat anytime anyone...
Why would they have a window in them?
So when I was
so
trying
that
to...
people can look out while they're being burned?
That's when I was trying to when I was vibing it in my head. That's absolutely the reason. I thought so that you can see if the person gets up inside the oven while you're turning it on, they can knock it. Hey, I'm not dead. You can let me out.
But you don't usually just cart the body in there though. The body's like kind of in a box. Otherwise, the little roller thing might get stuck on something.
Yeah, some hair or that. Oh God, that would be a pain to.
Yeah, because they don't just shave your body before they burn it.
Don't they?
Well, I think you have to make a special request for that, and that's probably like got to be filled out.
Is that again one of those things you got to do yourself beforehand?
It's probably easier and cheaper if you do, like how if you cut your own hair instead of going somewhere to get your hair cut. But I think you have to fill out a special form beforehand.
That's right, yeah, because otherwise they have to do the shaving. It's part of the regulations, and even if you're full smooth, they're still going to go through the motions because it's part of the procedure.
Full smooth is my new favorite phrase.
That's my club name. Do we have any leads? I don't know.
The suspense is killing me.
You're already dead.
So they're gonna find another part-timer to work here.
Cool. Like me?
Not so fast.
Okay, no, but customer service jobs are supposed to be the jobs that I can try out and find out that I can work. Right? Customer service jobs are supposed to be like entry-level jobs.
Yes.
Like I should be able to do this without too much experience.
There are
Should be able to be trained.
definitely other surviving avenues of the economy that you can check out. Have you tried being a musician?
Not since I was like 5. I don't know how well that crew worked out. I don't really have a lot of memories of that time.
Like many...
I tried many things when I was that age.
Like many musicians that get their first record contract, yeah, I can imagine you wouldn't remember much after that.
Yeah.
Just, Fruit Loop fueled benders.
I think I had one of those like, you take the shoebox and you put all the elastics on it. Guitar things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those. I made one of those.
I bet you
Whether
did.
or not it was in tune. Well, I mean, they're not really meant to be.
No, tuning an electric band is, let's just say it's difficult. All right, so now it's a Phoenix Wright game. Good.
Trials. Yep, we're on trial.
Trials,
Judging.
judge, tests.
Am I winning?
Yes.
Yay.
Come for one shift. If your work ethic is good, okay, yep, nope.
Man, can you imagine your first time trying to do a customer service job and they're like, okay, you can come in for the first shift, and as long as you make no mistakes, we'll hire you.
Have you noticed he hasn't actually said he'll pay us for that shift either yet?
I mean, we'll probably get paid in tips. As long as we do stuff that gets us tips.
You know, I don't know if Jakarta is I know it's an Asian country, but I don't know if it's one of the tipping or non-tipping ones.
Oh, that's true.
I cannot believe, just on a quick aside, that Japan has managed to maintain, despite its deep American influence since the end of the Second World War, has managed to maintain a culture of not tipping.
You know what else they do that I really like? They include the tax in the price of everything.
Yes, also important.
I really hate figuring out tax prices here.
Oh, God.
It's like 12%, but not on everything.
Yeah.
And just like, come on.
Oh, especially when it comes to alcohol. It's like, this is a $3 beer. I'll get a second $3 beer. $12, please. What? Why? How? Where did that come from?
Like, I don't like to do math at the store.
No.
Or anywhere, really. But, like, that's beside the point. If you suck, you'll never make a latte in this cafe again.
Well,
I'm okay.
and if you don't suck, then you'll continue to make them until you...
When I'm not allowed to make the latte anymore, when I leave out of anger, can I say see you latte?
I will allow
I mean,
it.
you already hate me anyway for being bad at the job, so I feel like leaving on a pun is okay.
Being bad at a job we haven't even tried yet.
This is just future proofing. I'm making plans for if it doesn't work out.
Farrowbender has information about us from Jakarta. It is normal to tip for good service in restaurants, bars, and cafes in Indonesia, especially in touristy or business areas.
Yeah, I expect in the touristy areas it probably
in the places where
specifically.
foreign influence has set foot.
Yeah.
Just charge me more. It's all I already have to be charged more every year. Just put it in the price.
All right, so gotta wait for a text.
Yeah. Things haven't been great. But it's good that you're getting back out there. Bye. Rama.
All right, cool. Test job.
What's this?
It looks like a photo. Like a phone photo? Maybe a selfie?
Oh, I think I unlocked a memory.
I mean, I do that all the time without walking around.
Coffee chat.
Peace, Lucky. Some sort of pine cone on this laptop.
I was thinking it was a carrot that was cut nicely at one point and just broken in half on the other. That's how we fell in love, not talking to each other.
I mean, Beach Watch is a lot of anime that goes that way.
There's the one specifically about ones that can't talk to each other, too.
There's those two. Those just make me mad.
Yeah.
I know they're supposed to be cute and everything, but I just get angry.
She seems very happy.
Yep.
He's drinking the same glass of cola every day.
I forgot. Power. And you look like you're working with no electricity.
You know, low-speed collisions are sometimes the most fatal.
I mean, she noticed it coming and she's doing nothing about it. Yay, the end is near! Phew.
Sketch boof.
To-do. Ooh, fancy
That's
meals.
a lot of egg.
I'm sure they're thin slices.
I'm guessing that they are egg halves.
I mean, I hope so. That's what I want.
That's when we realized we didn't know how to arm wrestle.
That's how most relationships start.
Realizing you don't know how to do a sport.
Yeah. But particularly arm wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that one time we watched a movie?
Yeah. This is actually honestly how I feel often when I get a new job. I start imagining all the things I'm never going to be able to do again because I won't have the time.
So you haven't done that in a while, huh? Because you're
Nope.
always busy as far as I can tell. It's nice that we got a Polaroid
Yeah.
somewhere. Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, this is here where they met?
I guess so.
Those were the days.
Those desks didn't really look like they were tables, but
No. That looked very much to me like classroom.
yeah,
Or anything
or
else.
like a small restaurant with the tiny tables.
Yeah,
whereas
even
these
that.
look all like group tables.
Well, these are all group tables with round sides.
You were so involved with your music.
Is that what we were doing?
Oh, so we had to break up with music first.
You barely looked up at me once.
Well, I mean, was dating music.
Yeah.
Would have been rude.
Rush him on it, baby.
You hadn't broken up with drawing yet.
Okay, you can't flip the question.
But that just turns into you getting to win the argument because you had the thing that you were upset about first.
But it was fun, hanging out like that at first.
Oh no. But later?
And then I came over first.
Well,
I mean, it did kind of look like that.
Yeah.
It looked like she got up first.
and it is kind of weird for a guy to ask, like, hey, can I come over to your place tonight?
I mean, it looked like we went over to her table at one point to ask about a cable charger or something.
Right, tables. Not. Go away. Oh my god, is our girlfriend the Windows mouse pointer? Look, she keeps coming back!
Over first. And
I guess so.
you'd probably still be stuck on that laptop,
Yep,
working on your music.
that is her girlfriend. She's very tiny and pointy.
That
Usually
you
wears white.
Let me listen to.
Well, that's because she's a ghost.
Eventually.
You're right. She was wearing black in that flashback. I take back any challenge there
Do you like the way we met each other?
because I can change that.
It's the kind of threat I use.
Yes, but I am threatening with time
Time is such a much more interesting threat.
or memory actually too.
Kind of long though. What?
What? I don't. This is the correct answer, but said hostile. This is the incorrect answer, but said gently.
Because, yeah. Wait, what's wrong with it? It sounds like you feel like you're being attacked.
Yeah.
And, it was fine, but I mean, could have been better.
Yeah.
That's kind of how that one comes off.
Love to tell that to the person you love. Let's.
We met normally. I'm a normal
In a
person.
normal way.
We did normal things.
Yeah. You're right.
Not like now. This seems probably not normal. Oh no. Oh no.
See, here's the thing. He could, if he put on the headphones, he could just pretend he's talking to someone on the phone.
Me?
I don't think we're that smart.
I think you're right.
No, not really. I just wanted to know what you thought, and if you were happy or not.
Well.
Well, in the past, I feel like Rama was probably happy in the past.
Oh yeah, probably.
You've had someone die recently who's still stuck in your head. Happy is probably kind of a high bar right
Yeah,
now.
I would say
I would
that's-
say there's probably moments.
But it's a few
but, like,
steps away.
I don't know.
Yeah. Also, again, deflecting.
Yes, organic, like my vegetables.
I was really hoping to date a robot, but once I found out that you just weren't a vampire, I figured that was good enough.
Oh, this isn't Chobits.
You're right.
Unless it is. Yeah, it was great. It was great.
The best part about relationships is being able to hijack each other's friends. Computer?
I mean, it can be.
Swear to God.
But you gotta really find someone you want to date who you're like, they have cool friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd also, and I mean, ideally you want to date the person who's also pretty cool.
Yeah.
And also like their friends.
Yeah.
Not, I'm dating somebody whose friends I hate.
Yeah, no, you don't
That's
want.
not fun.
No, that's not fun at all.
It's not fun. It's better if you can find people with cool friends, but I mean, that's a hard ask. You're probably going for like, I hope some of their friends are good and I like some of them.
Yeah. But if you're going for date the person to get at the friends, that may be
That's maybe not so great.
that's a twisty path.
Yeah.
You really got to ingratiate yourself with the friends there as
Also,
much as possible.
your
then.
your mileage is going to vary depending on your age group.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're like 16, it doesn't matter who you date. All
Yeah,
of their
you're
friends
all in
probably
school.
kind of suck, and you suck a little bit too. If you're in college, same kind of deal,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe some of them are good. As you get older, hopefully people have gotten rid of their bullshit friends
Yeah.
and have the good ones.
I mean, but as an adult, I mean, like, just getting people together for any reason is a what do you call it? Herculean task? Sure, that sounds Sisyphean task. No, because eventually it does happen. What other Greek names do I know? Caesarian task? Well, that just doesn't make any sense.
No. Also, that might be more Roman.
Good point. Yes, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I tend to think of those eras in terms of gods rather than the people. Although Caesar definitely, Adam Driver. Watched that movie again for the second time last night, and it still doesn't make any. Well, it makes perfect sense. I just don't know if I like it or not. Computer. Anyway.
That's so true, Rama. And kinda wise.
Yeah, I'm both true and wise.
Haha.
Thanks for saying that.
Okay.
I was a little worried.
Well, I mean,
that a lot of our
as a
memories
musician, he does have to be able to toot his own horn.
Or that you were looking back and regretting how certain things went.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the grammar of that now, and you can definitely read that two ways without the intonation, or looking back and regretting how certain things went.
Exactly.
I mean, memories do change based on
But I don't regret a
future things.
Yes,
thing.
oh
I'm happy
yes.
to hear
It's
you
just-
don't die
This is
there.
how they happen.
It's a real shame we store all of our memories
All
in
your
sort of this
happy memories
weird
get touched by
chemicals.
the sad girl with the glasses in your brain, and they become bittersweet, and happiness doesn't like it, but it's okay. They learn to be friends eventually. First movie's better than the second.
Wait a second, now I'm missing the reference here. I probably won't get it.
Pixar movie.
Yeah. Right, it's right there in front of my face.
Well, it's behind your eyes, really.
Yeah, Wally. No, I was just thinking what this game needs is a little bit of inspiration from Nier Automata, where you like do the normal stuff and talking around and go to therapy as this person, but then in between levels, it'll do a second level where
Where you
you're
just fight robots?
you're Cinta inside of his head, actually like shooting out bad memories and rewiring everything inside.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rama. Right.
Yes, you're here to pick up the feelings of your dead girlfriend and also contain her spirit within your psyche.
Well, you know, We're probably not using a lot of space in our head. I think it's fine.
But remember, if we die, she dies. And it's
Well-
band practice today.
Or she moves out.
That's a good point. She could go to someone
'Cause
else.
It's more like if we die, the place that we were renting is no longer available due to neglect or something. Depends how we die, and then we're both looking for a new place to rent.
Well, and as you have theorized and made possible, the ghost needs to be installed, and we don't know who's done the installation or whether it's a permanent or removable one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Rama probably clicked some sort of consent form without reading all the fine print, and like we all do when we go through the ULAs. So, yeah, this is on him.
I like you say going through the ULAs like it's going through a particular region of Wisconsin. Yeah, you gotta drive through the ULAs before you get to Detroit, so sorry. Anyway, it's band practice before we get our shift.
Yeah.
Or are we gonna get our shift first?
Well, he said he'd call us
Yeah.
or text us or.
Oh, these two are.
I'm assuming texting. People don't actually call people now, right? Not unless they're scams.
I'm pretty sure that you are supposed to text a person before calling
James. Or
Yeah,
James.
or
I
James.
I learned before I left for Japan that James likes to talk to people on the phone.
them. Oh wow.
So scams and James.
Scams and jams. Scams and James.
All right, band practice.
That
We
mean-
play guitar?
Yes. Oh shit. It's Chalia Bull. Protagonist of the new Japanese Mobile Suit Gundam series. I think we need to be here in W Block still. So we're
Oh,
good.
the one with like the Q in the title?
Yeah, the one with the Q in the title. Yes, that one.
That,
GQ and then
Right.
6 U's and then an X.
I was trying to remember how that I saw a promotion for it in Japan, and I was like trying to figure out how it was said out loud, and all I could go was Q.
Heather, you and the entire otaku population since basically January. Until we found out it was G Quux. The leading theory was G Cucks.
Sure. Sure was. That was the
It
theory.
legitimately was. And so many people bending over backwards to say, no, it can't be that.
Oh, the kid is so tiny.
Oh, the kid?
Yeah.
Oh,
There.
wow.
Look
no,
how
that's...
tiny they are.
Oh,
They are
you are a pocket monster.
small. We could, yeah, I mean, we probably fit them in our hoodie. The big flat
Yeah.
pocket up front. They could fit in there. Would be like a kangaroo.
Yeah, or maybe one of like the sleeve hoodies. Maybe just take them apart and put the different limbs in the different pockets. Kids are detachable, right?
Deep breaths.
Yes, but you need a special tool, like an Allen key.
Oh, okay, good.
No, not like a knife
No,
or a
not like a
hammer
knife,
or
no.
anything that chat was probably thinking, but like an Allen key.
Jigsaw. Impact hammer or impact wrench?
You can, but they're harder to put back together again.
yeah,
that's really why you want the Allen key.
Yeah, again, yeah, because kids are made of.
You can get away with a screwdriver if you get the right kind, but you need like Robertson.
See, this is why when you're dealing with children, you really should make your own. They'll be a lot more sturdy, a lot more robust, rather than flat pack children that you put together with an Allen key that are made
Well,
of
I mean,
pressed wood.
it's the IKEA ones. Yeah, if you really want like a full custom job, there's very specific warehouses you can go to.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could get a refurbished model by just going to an airport.
That is true.
Or like a Walmart electronics section.
yeah.
But you
man.
get a different variety depending on where you go.
Yeah, you really gotta check them out and read the reviews.
The reviews really aren't helpful because they're a lot of like, yes, this was perfect, and everything was bad.
Well, yeah, they're
It's
bespoke.
no middle. Yeah.
It's not like
You don't want a returned model.
no, definitely.
But a
not.
refurb isn't quite the same. It's been calibrated.
Yeah, calibrated. Usually the casing has been replaced. The child
Well, a
is still
lot
there.
of them replace their own casing over time.
Yeah, and
Kind of a weird ship of
point,
Theseus
yeah,
thing.
a certain point gets a little bit
You'll know when it's happening. They get really angry
little
about
bit
it.
stanky, and you gotta work with your furniture to make to up your coatings.
Ooh, everyone's here on time. Good job, everyone.
Hey, and this man's gonna be here for the last time, I think. I can't remember if he was breaking up with the band as well or not.
I thought she was.
Ooh,
One of them was.
Yeah,
One
no.
of them was like, I'm not going to be able to do this after whatever. Or, well, no, they wanted to take a break because of reasons, and now they're not.
so the reason is that she was actually getting scouted by other talent agencies because
Right,
she
right.
apparently is just whipping the lamb's ass, and he wants to cook. So we should let him cook, and she's going to do this one last thing with us to see if it's worth continuing on from here with us.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Dying inside. The artwork shows us this.
Okay. All right. Just a second.
Are we gonna get to see all the new songs?
Baby. Let's start with the vibe. Okay, yeah, vibes.
Is it different from our older stuff?
Whoa, so many questions.
2, in fact. I know.
What if they're disappointed?
I don't need that voice in my head.
Yeah, in the answers to the questions or in the song. That doesn't matter right now.
Yeah, dude, why does it matter? Oh, shoot, right. Do that. Do we have to talk out loud for her to hear? I mean, does
That's a
she
good
not
thing.
have the upgrade that lets us hear her thoughts?
I think
or does she only receive sound through her ear holes?
everything that and I think again you're cracking the case open even wider here. Everything that she responds to, we've said out loud. So I don't think that. I don't think she gets to.
I mean, that's probably a good thing. That does mean that we can have like private thoughts
Mm-hmm.
without her getting like upset.
But it does also point into the direction that she's like just a little worm in our ear that physically hears, through its butt and then uses its mandibles to like kind of softly chomp on our audio receptors.
I don't think worms hear through their butt. I think they feel vibrations. I'm pretty sure they don't actually have ears.
I think it's a worm by worm decision.
Like as a worm, you get to decide how you hear.
Yeah,
like that. Like
well, yeah,
like when you pop into existence. I don't know how worms are born, but I assume they just pop into existence.
You start your worm life, and while you're there deciding whether or not you're going to form a relationship with the shadows.
This is a reincarnation thing.
Yeah,
because we all come back as worms.
Yeah, and you get that you get your stat block. None of us remember it because for humans it's all just preset. It's your first go through.
It's a weird rolling dice thing.
But this is you get the chance to choose where you want your stats. Unfortunately, the problem is that a lot of the stats, because you are a worm, are capped at like 1 or 0.5. So your charisma as worm can't go above.
Yeah, I mean, the worm
above 2.
lifespan mode that you go through is very short anyway, so it's kind of fine.
It's really just a chance
You
to
just try out those stats. 'cause
gain
you're
some
gonna,
experience.
You're gonna try something different after that anyway.
Pick up some top tier weaponry from your boyfriend's eardrum. Learn magic.
Like magician magic.
Oh no, that's for humans. Like real magic.
Oh, earth magic.
If you're the earthworm, yes.
I thought we were still talking about the earthworms.
We hadn't actually specified which type of worm.
Oh,
There are so many worms.
That's fair. That's fair. I'd probably want to go with space worm.
Oh, Heather, allow me to point you towards the lore of Destiny at some point.
Oh, good. I thought you were gonna say Dune, and I was like, no.
No.
Yeah, it's Destiny, sure, why not?
Oh yeah, and if you want to learn how to be an immortal sister worm and make a pact with ancient evil.
Like a space nun?
Yes, I would believe that. God, I've forgotten all their names now. And replaced them with ones from Warhammer 40K. Savathun, thank you there. Yes, the Queen of Lies.
Yeah, okay, I can get behind that.
Yeah, like godlike Queen of Lies. Because you're connected to the fundament. So many fun words in Destiny. Anyway, that was called
What was that
Swaka.
gesture you just made?
Fundament.
What is that trying to invoke?
So,
When you do this, what are you trying to invoke?
you know those like squishy toys that have a bit of like not squishy foam. They've got the liquid inside of them, and the outside is that silicone, really squishy stuff. It's
Got like a stress ball?
like that, but larger and
Okay.
a little bit firmer. That's you squish in the fundament. It's pliable, and you will use it to seek your and facilitate your plans.
Of
Whatever you want. Domination over an entire species of people.
well, I mean, you said this was Destiny lore, so I assumed there was like a purpose that most people go with, not like you do whatever you want.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
shooty guns, or does your fundament give you a shader of some kind?
You'll eventually get a shade out of it, yes. Probably. It's more than anything, fundament is such a fun word to say. It has good mouthfeel, and I think what I'm trying to do is replicate the hand feel of the mouthfeel of fundament. Fundament. It's a work in progress.
Yeah, that's also what I say when I don't want anyone to say anything bad about something I've done.
I'm a work in progress. 1 second. Computer. Okay, and then there we go. I wanted to talk about some things, and then started writing.
I remember. It was magical.
They can't hear you. It's not helping my case.
Magical. I'm a magician. Is this your guard?
Not a song like this, but this song. Right, Mama?
Well, no, you've got other songs. They could be good too. But this one could be our fun comeback song.
He's lying.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just thought you were lying. Because the voice said you were lying.
Maybe it could
Uh-oh.
fade to death.
Yeah,
What-
I mean,
Yeah, what's new? Well, this song we don't say any words, so that's different.
this one feels heavy.
Uh,
Well, we could add some helium to it.
so the worms in Destiny live on a planet where the pressure is such that the oceans actually are liquid helium. It's kind of really cool.
So, do worms go swimming?
No.
Is there a beach episode?
Well, actually, no, wait. Yes, the worms do go swimming.
Is there a beach episode in
Yes.
Destiny? Do the worms get little swimsuits?
No.
I don't know how big space worms are actually, so maybe they're not little swimsuits, but I assume they're little swimsuits.
They start about little, about the size of your hand, but thick, like a
Cucumber?
like a hand. Yeah. I mean, maybe a little bit thicker than like a sea cucumber.
A sea cucumber.
Then they get
space sea
really
cucumber.
big. Yeah.
And then they get big, like a dog? Like a little Shiba Inu?
No, like
Bigger?
like
Like a tube man? Like a wavy arm tube man?
80 to 200 Shiba Inus kind of clumped together.
Sounds like a lot of poop.
It probably is. Funnily enough, they don't go into that.
Well, no, video games generally don't have anything happen where people go to the bathroom. Or worms.
It's
Very rarely, unless you're playing, I guess, a horror game, in which case a bathroom will show up, but people don't generally use it. It's just there for decoration to remind everyone that we're human.
So one of my favorite video games is a series of 4 games under the No More Heroes
Okay.
title.
Okay.
And
Cool.
they
Okay.
literally, the way that you save is you go to the bathroom, take off your pants, sit down, and drop a save. They had to do a trick in the game because it's very difficult to have a video game character take off their pants. What happens is you go into the bathroom and then a
basically
banner
their
comes
skin.
across right at the split point where your pants would be, and then Travis becomes two different entities, one of which takes off its pants and the other which just sits down.
I mean, is Travis actually just one entity in the first place? Because I'm pretty sure, based on very loose information I have about these games, I have a hard time believing Travis is just one entity.
He does contain multitudes, but it does take some some work to separate him from the commercial side of him. Just like us, because right now you've seen us, but we're going to take a short commercial break where you get to see the commercial us, and we'll be back with more Afterlove EP in just a few minutes. Don't go all the way away. That was actually terrible.
Hey, everybody.
Sorry, I didn't want to trip over you there.
Oh.
Hey,
back.
hey, everybody.
Oh, no. Out of sync. Okay, quickly. Clap. 1, 2, 3. There, that should realign it in post.
Hopefully, yeah.
Right?
Oh. I had to do a group icebreaker activity with not tic-tac-toe, rock paper scissors the other day with normal human beings, and boy did that was that difficult for me. Because as you know, I'm already doing the big with Beej whenever I'm doing a rock paper scissors, and they demanded it was a 3, 2, 1 do the thing, which again is incompatible with my current programming from last November of 3, 2, 1 go shoot. Do you want to drive this round, or?
Yeah.
Great.
All right.
Hopefully it'll work for you. Yeah, you just kind of gotta jiggle it until it goes orange and then blue for a bit, and then don't touch the wire.
Don't touch the wire. It's good life advice, really.
Yep. So much so.
So many things to not touch
I saw
that are
a
wires.
monkey get so smoky.
Was it fine?
I don't know, but
Impossible to tell.
yeah, the other monkeys were concerned.
I mean, they should be. I hope
Yes.
they learned a lesson from the other one.
An important lesson.
This is a very personal song.
Oh, the personal quality is what I'm talking about. It's about your girlfriend. She was my friend too, but in a different way.
What? People can be friends in different ways? You don't want to play the song?
No one is saying we won't play the song yet.
But
Feelings are feelings, Rama. They're felt. That's why they're called feelings.
because they're made of felt?
Yep. That.
Honestly, that would make way more sense.
Well,
for me.
that's why. That's why. Relationships? No, the other one. The anti-relationship therapy works so well.
Anti-relationship therapy.
It's like needle felting. You take your feelings and you poke at them until they come out and form something that you can deal with. Otherwise,
Like a
it's
kidney stone.
Otherwise, it's just a sheet. Sorry.
If you form a ball really hard in your body, basically you're just making kidney stones.
Great. Thank you. That is.
There's logic to it. I maybe skipped a couple steps in explanation.
Oh no, it was the realm. I thought you were talking still about therapy, and that somehow the kidney stones were involved in that so far.
Well, I mean that depends on how stressful therapy is.
Well, Doc, I got this piece of rock in my urethra. How does that make you feel? Pretty bad when I pee.
Or when just completely all the time.
Yes, depending on where you got.
Depending on how your kidney stones are. You don't. It's not just going to the bathroom that's going to be painful.
Yeah. Don't get kidney
I
stones.
don't have personal experience in this thing.
No.
I've just seen other people go through it.
It's not fun.
If we like it, then we'll. So are you saying you don't like it? What?
And if we don't like it, then we'll fight about it after.
Like with. Okay, when you say fight, is it like a music fight or like a like battle of the bands kind of thing, or like fight?
Yeah, I am prepared for multiple forms of combat with or without
like word
instruments.
fight.
Yeah.
I'm really good at word fight if I'm ready for word fight.
Song fight?
I need a little bit more prep time for song fights personally, but I think I could get there.
Now, the next one I was going to go with was firefight, which has multiple different meanings there.
I mean, that I'm always prepared for.
That's why you keep the large asbestos jacket, helmet, and boots in your office, isn't it?
Yes.
Heather, volunteer firefighter, floating, ready, run.
Sure.
Now, that's not saying that you can't be a pacifist and a firefighter at the same time. You just need to acknowledge the fire where it is.
Can't be a pacifist and the firefighter the same. Why would those two things be incompatible?
Well, if you're a pacifist and you just let the fire burn, then can you truly be a firefighter?
Right. So you're saying the act of fighting the fire is the act of violence.
Yes.
And therefore, that's not passive.
Or at least it's a furthering of the violence.
Right.
Yeah. What's pacifism for oxidization? I think is what we really need to
I don't think not fighting is the definition of pacifism.
No.
I think you can still fight and be a pacifist.
That's
Just you need your fighting is different. Like you might use words or something a little bit more blunt, like potatoes. Depends on where you are and what you have available.
actually you're
Less sharp objects.
You're very true. Resistance in and of itself is not violence. And so yeah, you can fight and be a pacifist.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's called protest.
So more of a fire protester.
Fighting? We're not fighting.
Well, if it looks like a duck.
Then it's fighting.
Fighting duck.
Oh man, you think
No.
Fighting Duck is related to Duck Detective?
Could be. Just don't sick them on my illegal duck fighting ring.
All right, well, now that we had that serious conversation.
I was absolutely feeling the vibes of Bass Girl there, playing with one hand down. What's hanging down is her hair, not her hands, and now
I mean, unless her hair is her hands, like Hatsune Miku
oh man.
and Sume Miku.
They made a really, really good Hatsune Miku Haro for the collaboration. It's got tiny little haros up where the pigtails should be.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got the ribbons, but looking at it on the haro, I was thinking there absolutely needs to be a variation on the Hatsune Miku, where the ribbons for the hair are removed before flight tags.
I did get a gotcha from the Gundam Hatsune Miku crossover.
Oh, nice.
Did not get the Haru. I got Hatsune Miku in some sort of armor thing.
Okay. I am seeing in my head the various options, and unfortunately, this is one of those cases where I can tell you the names, and you probably won't recognize them.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, that's all right. My favorite is her as a Zagok.
And I will say, real world gotcha machines are way more interesting than
The virtuals.
virtual ones. I would have rolled again, but there was fresh taiyaki.
Oh,
And
yeah, you know you
it
can't
it was the same amount of money.
can't miss the taiyaki. But the visceral sounds and feelings that a good gacha machine makes when you crank it through it, and then a chunk occurs.
Plus, I mean, your options are you usually get like one of 6 options or maybe 8 options. They're pretty, your options are pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can even find machines that have like, because they'll show you most of them. Maybe they'll show a shaded out thing if they're like, oh, there's a special whatever. But most you can tell if the one that you're looking at is full of things that you might actually like, which is kind of nice.
What I would like is for digital video games to have like a little shop around the back where I can take the gacha items I don't want and sell them to a different people.
Especially for those games that don't have anything for getting extras.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's not perfect.
Perfect isn't perfect.
I thought it was fine. Oh, girlfriend showed back up. Oh, she went away again.
There she is again. So, well, how do you think it feels to be a band that actually records the song for the game and does record it perfectly to their ears and then comes back and plays the game like, wow, and you're just gonna like slag on our song like it wasn't perfect?
Your playing fell off. Maybe you shouldn't come in so strong. It's a love song.
Ah.
You were offbeat.
Nope, I was playing a different song. But I thought it would go pretty well with this song.
No.
Oh. Well.
Now, you can't take what I'm saying the wrong way because I said don't take it the wrong way. Because I don't take it the wrong way. I'm not saying you were bad. But, I mean... So, you just shouldn't be so bad. I mean, softer?
I'll try playing with my fingers next time.
At all.
That definitely works with drums.
That's why I'm worried.
About me?
What?
What?
It's nothing. Like, let's try it again, but like the way I said we should do it.
Rama, the band isn't yours, it's ours too. We gotta saying how we want to play. And we want to play it hard. The Sigmund Freud hard, not the Rama sound.
Wow. She's being kind of harsh, isn't she?
I feel like the amount of attitude she is giving us makes sense given the amount of attitude we gave them.
Yep. Hello. Are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely. Just a second. I'm on a phone call in my head. Kind of.
Oh, a headphone call. Dude.
Look, it's for the sake of the band.
But I like to be contrary. And the band isn't just you. We should all be allowed to contribute. And I think Adit played just fine, the song he was playing.
No, I didn't say it wasn't good. In fact, I even said that don't take it the wrong way. Like, that way you know you're not supposed to take it. Why are you taking it the wrong way? I said you shouldn't. And it was bad. I mean, it wasn't what it needed.
Ah, so you're saying I shouldn't take it the wrong way because you told me not to take it the wrong way, not because I'm taking it the wrong way and taking it away that
Yeah,
I
when
feel
I say
should.
don't take any offense, you're not allowed to take offense because I've already put up the thing of saying you can't take offense.
Yep, no, that's right.
Which is why this is not a take offense, leave offense kind of penny situation. The fence is in place and you can't take one.
Yep,
It's been bolted into
look,
the ground.
Fences make good neighbors, and therefore if you tell me not to take offense, then the fence stays and we remain good neighbors. That's how it
Exactly.
works.
Glad we come into an understanding.
But also Tassia has a point. How about we just do whatever we want?
I hear what you're saying, but I don't know. We can talk about it. But if you play it the original way, you'll see I'm right. If you just do it the way I want to, you'll understand. I hear what you guys are saying, but I don't know. I mean, this is the better response because this one just makes it sound like a dick.
Again, the first one is saying it the right way, but saying the wrong thing. And the second one is communicating what you want, but saying it terribly.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know.
And then we'll say it a third way anyway.
I'm open to change, but really, is this the best time for change? Shouldn't
It's
change
a-
happen at a good time?
It's a practice session. This is literally the time for this to happen.
But with this song,
Yes.
I mean, let's just try it again.
Okay. No. You've already played it once in rhythm mode. We're not doing that again. The player only gets a little bit of gameplay.
But the way I want to do things.
Just a little bit of gameplay. We need to be on the same page. We'll have a show in 3 weeks, and we're going through each day individually.
Why can't you see that's what you're trying to do?
I don't get it either.
What? Don't you get?
What?
What? So
Sorry.
there's something more important than the band?
Sorry, it's my phone call in my head again.
Maybe not more important, but equally as important.
Heh.
Wait, shush. Don't tell me to shush.
Don't tell me to shush either.
No one's talking to you.
And you're not talking.
No one else can hear you. I need to think.
We don't have time for this. We've got 40 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, our studio time is probably really tanking. Okay, no, we just should play it again.
Why don't we spend some time making some tweaks?
No. First we play it again.
You don't disappear for your comeback and then boss us around. Last time I checked, you weren't our manager. I'm the manager.
Do we have a manager?
I think she decided to be. Yeah.
Ah. Right. Because you're the manager.
Rama, you can be manager.
No, like, I just said some words out loud without thinking.
Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. But you stepped in the future. And now you have to clean it off. So why don't we play the song again? Oh, wow.
That's hurtful.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole conversation's bad, but that's hurtful. Oof.
Even though you're the protagonist, not everything is about you.
But what you want us to sing about then? Waiting tables and working for nothing? I don't have that experience yet. I have a job
That's
maybe later
true.
today, but I have
We might get there.
I can't write that yet.
But yeah, that is really mean.
Yeah, Yeah. What?
Ugh, he's siding with Dasha too?
Probably for good reason and defense.
Hello? Can't you hear me?
Yeah, it's kind of part of the problem.
Yeah, we can only hear you.
I can hear you.
Ellipses. Okay.
Oh no. Wait, no, we just need to try again.
No listening. Trying to you guys trying to bring the girlfriend back into this.
I mean, they make some fair points though.
True. But you should use your studio time.
Studio time over. Well, that sucked. You're quiet for once. You think I was wrong.
No. But then, does it matter what I think?
Don't tell me you're gonna get all depressed.
No. No twisting this around.
Of course, everything you think matters to me.
But should it?
Wait, is this one of those trick questions?
Absolutely.
I feel like this is one of those trick questions.
If I know Cinta, absolutely it is.
What do you mean?
Rama, I love this song.
I mean, you should. It's about you, I think.
But you want to be in this band, right?
And more than anything, apparently.
So two things matter to you more than anything.
Aha, you're a liar.
Oh, that's some child logic, all right.
Yep.
Sounds like you have a problem, Rama.
I do, and it's in my brain.
Which matters more?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. No, both. Can't
You
it be
both do.
both?
I'm going to personify my band.
They'll come around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the next practice.
All right, Rama.
Oh,
But in
that's the tone that's like, this fight's not over.
Yep. Whew. Well, time to go spend a week not actually communicating with my bandmates or tweaking songs with them.
It's Saturday. Don't forget the release debut. So just a trial shift. You should come
Hey.
in.
What are you going to do?
I think we should go to work. Yes.
Let's make some
I
money.
hope it's a minigame.
Oh, yeah.
This should be fun, right?
I don't know if was it in this job description. It said it was fun doing this.
Fun
It's
off.
like customer service, and they often use the word fun in
Yeah,
those job
a
descriptions.
fun
so I guess
environment.
it might. You have to be a fun personality, right? Yeah.
Have fun with your coworkers as you fun your way through the fun.
Yeah, I hope we have fun coworkers.
Well, I mean, every day is bring our girlfriend to work day.
I'm not sure that's fun. How do we?
Fast travel.
Yeah.
Bring up your phone
No.
And- and hit the map.
Map.
Yeah.
There's the run button.
Yeah, for some reason, one of the shoulders.
It's a coffee place. So many types of coffee. How am I supposed to find out which one they're using? Isn't it generally written on the board, or
Yeah,
you ask?
Usually.
I mean, I know
yeah.
I don't really order coffee because I don't drink it, but I'm pretty sure I can find out that information on my own.
Using certain holes in your head. Actually, all of your holes in your head can generally contribute to finding out what sort of coffee they use.
I tried asking, but they're so mean to me.
What?
Wait, that means this customer service job will be easy. Hi, I heard your customer service sucks, so
We're allowed to be mean here. Took you long enough.
I came as fast as I could. I ran and even got on a bike.
Sure. Well, let's see if you can make coffee. I'm not going to hover, but if you need help, you know where to find me. I've told you nothing.
Yeah, this is actually how I've been trained in a lot of customer service positions. Hey,
Don't worry, Rama. You can do this.
do you know how to make coffee, girlfriend?
Take over my body.
Okay, I can do this. Oh god, I death flayed it. Hi.
You're gonna fall over.
Welcome.
Thanks, can I get a vanilla latte with cinnamon on top?
Yeah, well, there'll definitely be cinnamon on top. Because that I understand. All right, $8,000.
Sure. That sounds normal for coffee. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say this, but is this really what you call a cinnamon sprinkle?
Well, I threw the whole cinnamon jar on top. Because it's not really a sprinkle.
Sprinkled with sticks.
Sorry.
I asked for cinnamon on top, and usually you're supposed to sprinkle it on top. Looks like you dumped a teaspoon of cinnamon on it.
Oh, right. So, yes, of course. I'll do that again.
I'm gonna pay twice.
I don't think so.
No, I'm gonna pay twice. You're gonna take my money. Where's Cacmus? Are they not in today?
Oh, they're in the break room because this is my training period, which means, see it if you can do it or die.
Oh, I'm gonna have to ask for your manager. Coffee and conversation with your manager.
Yeah, conversation. People love that. Is that why coffee people are always so talkative? I usually just
don't
kind of
understand why
look
either.
at them dead in the eyes and be
Yeah.
like, I want this, and then the communication is done. Well, that sucked.
Oh, it was only the first customer.
First customer?
Here comes another.
This one will go better. Well,
Hot jasmine tea, nothing in it large.
okay.
Well, at least the order is easy. No way you can screw this up.
Oh, Tones. Yeah, you can screw up tea
Yep.
so many ways.
I didn't vote for you.
Okay. Hey, 5,000.
Here you go. Can I get a receipt? It is a business purchase
Tea?
for a client. You should have gone somewhere else. You workers here are so judgmental.
No, mostly confused.
Uh-oh.
Quick, hide. I didn't mean it that way. Sorry. Here's your receipt.
It's not itemized.
Bought one item. What's the itemized part? The cup?
So,
The water and then the tea bag? Are those all separate?
all I know is that whenever I had
There's
to
nothing
get,
in it.
whenever I had to get a receipt for taxes and receipt for taxis in Japan when I was living there, it was a whole deal because they had to write like, not just the miles, but the amount before tax, and then copy out their entire address and the entire address of my company onto the receipt. So I can understand if this is bullshit here.
Oh?
Oh my goodness, you really don't know what you're doing, do you? I'm turning into Luna.
Well, that sucked.
Should we ask Moose for help?
Yeah, how do you make a receipt with the espresso machine?
Oh, well, that's more like a latte art thing. Not every customer will be like that one. I hope. We used to come here all the time, and we were nothing like that, right? Oh goodness, what were we like as customers? Oh, we were the worst. Flashback to the way we used to order things.
All these high school kids coming in asking for itemized receipts on a single tea. Are you guys hiring?
No.
I forgot. Well, I tried to find you online to send a CV, but so far no luck. I've worked retail and service, man. Actually, I've done corporate jobs too. I'm great with phones.
Oh, well, we don't have phones here. And we're not hiring right now.
I could make a coffee for a phone so hard.
Look, the coffee foam is not here.
But you'll be hired soon, right?
I don't know how to answer that because I'm new.
Quit for me.
I got hired today.
Wrong answer, Emma.
Hey. Are you lying to me?
Is it Tuesday?
Are you trying to say that this place isn't hired because you don't want me to work here too? Yes.
I mean, technically, yes, but only because you could take this as I just got hired and therefore the positions have been filled. Not this. Oh, no, don't be silly. Why would I do that? I don't even know you.
Yep. Where's the manager? I want to talk to someone in charge. And it sure as hell isn't you.
Well, not yet. I mean, it's just my first day, but come back in a week and
Yeah.
we'll see where we are.
What do we do?
We'll go get the manager.
We go into the back room, put on a mustache, and just like put a bucket on this guy's head and shove him out the door.
I don't know.
Are you lying to me again?
Just a second. Like, we could go actually to where the back room is and not text him.
Are you the manager? Yep. This guy says you aren't hiring, but he also said he got hired today. So which one is it?
Both of those things can be
Yes.
true. I don't know how that's hard to figure out.
They could be hiring until they hired him, at which point they are
Both.
no longer hiring.
Both.
When he sucks and we fire him at the end of the day, we will again be hiring.
Come back in a week.
We'll see where we're at.
If he's not here, we'll give you a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Fine.
Thanks. I didn't know I'd get so angry about it.
Well, that's what customer service is. People get angry at you, and you have to be there.
So true. Right?
Well, that said, you were one of those things.
Here? Honest?
No, here. I don't think you're good fit for this place, Rama.
I don't think you're a good fit for a manager either. You just literally were like, you've got no experience, and great. Stand here and figure it out. If you have a problem, come get me from the back room. You could have at least taught me how to, like, use the till or make coffee or anything.
I could, but I'm the manager. That means I'm the one who gets to decide whether I do any of those things or not. And I've decided, no,
They don't seem sad about this at all.
we're not.
Yes.
Sorry, Ram.
It's fine. Thanks for nothing, is what that really should say.
Yeah, you don't get to keep the employee discount either.
God, employee discount.
And no free coffee on the way out. You are a good musician, though, but you won't make a lot of money from that. Unless you do. I don't know.
I should try, I guess.
Have you thought of busking?
No.
Yeah, you won't make much money from that. But you can perform outside the shop if you want. As long as your songs don't suck and send everyone away.
Oh, so none of my new things.
Yep.
Well,
You have no other options.
correct.
No, that was a statement, not a question. I'm gonna make sure that you never get a job in service in this city again. So I'll text you next time we need some music, Rama. Bye-bye. Come on in here, play your song.
Nothing, Rama.
So you suck at customer service, but I think your music is fine. So I'll text you when maybe you could just hang out outside the shop
Yeah.
and play music, and maybe you make some cash.
If you're not inside, I don't have to pay you.
I say you do it for now.
Yep, so when somebody asks me if I got a job later in this game, I can say, yes, I'm self-employed.
Yep. Ooh, entrepreneurial spirit.
Ooh, yes. Except I think the spirit's actually in my head, so I don't know if I want to use
That's
that
true.
phrasing.
Oh, God.
All right.
Can you imagine a game where we were actually playing the Ghostbusters going into his head?
I can now.
So you don't want to break up? Well,
What?
of course not. I love you. Yay! They did get together.
Oh, it's Tote Girl and...
Oh no, this is a different woman and a different
woman?
person.
Okay.
Yeah, those two are great. But I just love the way that her hat makes her look like she has a halo on.
Everybody's here on the W block.
Block. I found a nice picture book to read to my grandkids. Please don't think about the idea of reading a picture book. It's for charity.
Say nothing. Say hi. Say nothing. Say hi. I started. I got close, and now what do? I said hi.
Good. Drive that SEMA out of our head. Replacement theory.
Hey, it's good to see you. Are you here for the poetry reading?
Nah, not this time. I guess I'm just a bookstore enjoyer.
Is that like an Instagram thing?
This bookstore, I love this bookstore, and I know the owners. Oh, and I help out here sometimes.
Like volunteering, or do you get paid? You maybe you should have started with that part of this conversation.
Why lead with that when I could lead with books?
Well, I mean, I guess book club president. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
No, literally, I am the president of the book club. Head president of the book club. And CEO. It's an incredibly powerful position. You know, words are basically magic.
Yeah, I mean that's how they make spells. They say words. Clearly, they inspire you.
Oh, is that where you came in? Are you looking for the right words?
Yes. No. I think so.
I've got so many words. Words like books, teaching. People overuse them because they're not flashy, but they're engaging in a really cool way.
She's making me want to read something.
Is she?
Yeah, something like rolls or wave, sense.
Books are so cool. Maybe I should read books.
Schedule 12 pipe.
Really? I see the word die 00256.
Well, 00256, I guess you gotta, that's your one warning.
It does say die up there.
No, it really does.
Yeah,
You're
right there. You can see it. I've verified this by Ian looking at it.
And saying to the affirmative that yes, it does say
This
die.
isn't a yes and thing. This is factual.
Yep. Once in a while.
We won't lie to you.
Much like those TV shows that you used to watch as a kid. You get to the end of the show and there'll be a little review, and Heather and Ian talked about a lot of interesting things today on the program.
Please go look them up yourself.
But you need to figure out which one's not the lie. If you can tell that, Ian and Heather will come play with you.
We won't.
We won't. No, just like
No.
Astro Boy. It's an empty promise.
We've already had that conversation about how we enter people's houses without their consent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how it went, but we're not going to play with you. We're just going to do it without your consent.
We did come to a conclusion on that. Anyway, I'll help you out.
Okay, thanks. I'd like to ask about the mind and body connection, the Earl of Mount Cristo, Island Treasures, a bold twist on Caribbean favorites.
Chef Big P.
H.A. Perbesi, Alexander Dimas.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, Chef Big P puts way too many diuretics in their food. So.
Oh, you're right. This is probably a cookbook.
Oh yeah, that makes sense actually.
Actually, you know what? This might be useful. The mind and body connection. Do you think that might help us with our ghost problems?
I think it will hopefully find a separation for us.
Let's try that.
Oh, this is a good book for understanding trauma in the human body. The body,
Is
sorry.
that why she's in my body?
They didn't specify human. How we need synergy between the physical and the mental to create a real balance.
Do you think she knows what happened?
Is your name secretly Trauma? And you know what? Trauma kind of rhymes with my name, Rama, so I could definitely write a song about it.
Yes, absolutely. Sorry, I'm just thinking of taking this character and giving them some little Sonic ears, and like Trauma the Hedgehog sounds like a great character. I've heard this is a good book for helping people process the really heavy things,
Yeah, I guess that would be a good book for me.
like forklifts, bags of rice. Oh yeah, Regina did say things had been hard on you the past year.
Wait, people are gossiping about me? I'm important enough to be gossiped about?
Oh no, I just have an unhealthy obsession with you particularly, and the book did not help. I'm working so much and my life is just work, home, work, home. I have no time for me home.
Yeah.
But then I realized I deserve my own time too. So I started listening to John Cena.
I mean, clearly, of course, you have to listen to him because you can't see him.
Exactly. It's the franchise.
Well, I mean, it sounds like this was a very excellent book.
Oh yeah, totally. And yeah, hustle, loyalty, respect, all that.
I hope you do come out of your shell.
That's right. Turns out, I'm a turtle.
Here's
I've hidden it under my huge parka.
Here's the thing. Coming out of your shell, maybe okay for some people, but me, I'm a hermit crab. The only reason I'm coming out of my shell is because I need a bigger shell.
Right. You take your house with you everywhere you go.
Yes, I do. You got work home.
Actually, now that I
Work
think
home.
about it, the whole turtle thing is really a bad metaphor for it because the turtles are attached to their shells.
Yeah.
You really shouldn't leave them.
No. If they've come out of their shell, it's because you're probably going to eat them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they die at that point.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, so not a turtle.
no.
Like a sweet little crab looking for something bigger now they've grown.
She hurt you, Ian.
No.
She hurt you. We've been talking to microphone. She hurt you.
Don't put the girlfriend in my head.
Yeah, thanks for the recommendation. I guess if I want to start reading, this would be a good place to start. So I'll definitely start reading sometime.
Oh no, you can't make bad puns only I can spot.
Wait, can she not hear me? Because she only read my lines in the, the word bubble.
I'm in hell, aren't I? I'm in hell, and your wordplay is my eternal punishment.
I mean, the hell that pairs two people together to be each other's hell is the efficient hell.
You're right. Yeah. Wow.
I guess, so we're probably also dead.
It must
Or
be.
about to be. It's like that, we're living that second before the truck hits us and takes us, izakais us away. As a crab. I've decided we're going to get isekai as a crab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Carsonization comes for anime. Anyway, I'm from Kill la Kill, probably, so you shouldn't listen to me.
Oh, she might be.
She absolutely has that,
Yeah.
the red streak,
Yeah.
the thing, yeah.
She got out. But it will never leave you.
No.
That's
Even though
what
it's
trauma
perfect.
is. Well, this was fun. Would you help me pick out another one?
Oh, yeah. Do you like science fiction from the early 70s from a man called Frank Herbert?
You mean Brian Herbert?
No. Wow, no, that was mean.
Yes, it was. That's why I'm laughing.
Oh,
Hey, look, a text message
from
from Book Girlfriend. Don't tell Ghost Girlfriend that
No,
I've made Book Girlfriend.
But by God, if you meet someone who texts you like that with the two horns just to say hi, that's gonna be a high maintenance one.
Oh, she's an early morning person.
Early morning book person. Okay, book people come in two flavors.
Uh-huh.
Cozy, late night, snuggle up reading. And early morning, high energy, lots of notes and post-its and highlighting in the books they're reading.
Oh.
And I think I know which one this is.
This one wakes up to violence. Hey, what's up?
Just wanted to check out your book rack, Eyes. How's it going, Eyes?
Oh, yes, I definitely started reading that last night, immediately after you recommended it.
That sounds promising. Come back when you're ready for another one, Heart. Yeah, she's definitely hitting on us.
Well, ooh, you can practice things.
Yeah, you can practice two different songs now.
Fancy.
Yeah, one time there was something we could do in the bathroom. Oh, hey, we can have a memory.
We can have a memory at the toilet.
I think we should have a toilet
Oh my
memory.
goodness. Toilet memories, here we go.
Hey, Rama, do you remember that time you shit yourself inside out? And I was there to comfort you?
Which one?
Ah,
Just the one time? Were you there the other time?
oh, I've always been there. But the one time you noticed.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of remember that. A little bit.
You were in a band.
There was a lot of screaming. From me.
Oh, wow, she's here to hold his hair back.
Well, that's very sweet.
Yeah.
Away.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Like, there's only so many memories you can have in a bathroom. They're generally not good. Very few of them are good. Especially when they're right at the toilet.
Oh, no, he didn't make it far enough. You have to get to the bathroom, Shima. It's either that or the memory will be about washing sheets in the tub.
Okay.
I wasn't sure what drug you needed, so I bought you all the drugs.
I'll put them in this bathtub pail. Bucket. It's a bucket. Ha, I remember that. And that was about it. No, I just remember the care package. Yep, I'm only everything else we can just cut that out and that did not happen.
You were really hungover.
Oh, is that what happened?
Oh,
Is that what was going on?
surprise, case surprise.
Home and into bed. Ugh, my poor arms.
Yeah, your noodle arms. Oh, sorry.
Don't be. We help those we care about.
Yeah, sometimes I guess he does need some reminders of the way that humans work.
How long did you wait before you went home?
I never did.
I think I was there till you fell asleep. I wanted to make sure you weren't gonna throw up all over yourself.
That's why I gave you a bucket.
But
You didn't.
it's so weird. You probably don't remember.
Don't I remember?
Oh no.
Do I owe you money?
I've been in this situation.
Said something right before you fell asleep.
Oh no. Oh no. My deed was darkest secret. I said while drunk, almost sleeping. I like books. I did I? What did I say?
What do you think it was?
Oh, trap question.
Yep.
Well, how much I loved and cared for you and how grateful I was about the things.
Tits. I'm pretty sure it's that.
This one seems safer.
That was the that was the magical phrase that means that she can never get out of our head.
Is that what we want?
I don't think it's what we want, but I think this is what.
Yeah, it's probably what we should do, though.
Good guess.
Oh, that means it was wrong. It feels like something I might say.
I am always saying this.
Not sure I like having a trivia person in my head.
Oh god, that would suck. For 10 points, what did you say to me that time that you were hungover out of your mind just
God.
before I left? That's right. You're in second place now.
I bet I could sense you there, even though I was completely wasted, and you totally wouldn't abandon me. Oh, I'm so sappy right now. Or what do the kids say? Cringe.
No, it's not. It's honest, Rama.
No, that's what cringe is.
See, we've gotten over the new sincerity. Finally, we've moved past it.
Yeah. Turns out the next Airbender was called Sincerity. It was a really weird show.
I mean, I'm just glad that there were able to be more airbenders.
You know, sometimes I think about that day
That day.
at the hospital
Okay.
when I was born, and you called me, and I just felt really low.
Rama.
Should have been there for you. I regret that I wasn't. I feel so hopeless.
Imagine this infant being handed like this office telephone headset. Call for you.
Don't say that. You
No.
always did the best you could.
God, you have a lot of trauma to process. My best wasn't good enough.
No.
No, it
Well,
wasn't.
yeah, it wasn't, technically.
Where's all this coming from? I didn't complain once.
Well, I mean, dead people aren't supposed to tell any lies or stories or tales or complaint, but you keep talking.
Yeah, dead men just generally supposed to shut up.
I don't know. I don't mean to blow up at you.
It's fine.
Is that how she died?
I think she got she had like a heart condition or something.
Yeah,
didn't
but if she had a heart condition and we exploded, I mean, regardless of whether or not she had the heart condition, she'd probably not be alive.
she? Fair enough.
You were there for me in so many ways. And I don't want you to forget that.
just not in the ways that mattered.
Mama?
I'm busy forgetting things. I mean, I'm trying. I'll try.
Let me tell you, with some of the chemicals available to you, the bathroom is the best way to forget things.
Anything else we can do in the bathroom?
Oh, I mean, well,
Like, wait, what is this our retainer roller? Why does it look
jeez,
like
that's
that?
huge.
I think it's a bucket, actually.
And honestly, the bathroom is just a cultural illusion.
I feel like we need like another shelf behind the sink here for
I
some of
think
these
so.
things that we have on the edge. Like, I don't like. It's not the worst, but I don't know. It
Well,
just seems like a weird thing.
So much water. Like, you are absolutely going to just overflow that the minute you get inside, and everything that's on those edges is going to fall right to the ground, which is, as I can see in this image, not the best kept cleanliness in the area.
Well, I mean, there's a drain.
Yeah.
You know
a
what?
drain.
Bathrooms with drains. They're great for parties. We should, I guess, yeah, we should probably.
Yeah, speaking of partying,
How do we save?
I think we already did
that for our phone?
because it's a
This is auto savey
yeah. Just go to the load screen and see what it says we got for
601.
that PM. That's Mark. Oh, that's very. Yeah, use the save command. There we go. That's how we save.
I just don't want to like have to backtrack on
No.
our
Yes. Agreed.
amazing journey that we've had. I do enjoy the fact that it says exit to main menu.
What? Exit the main menu? Why not?
Does it? Or does something else happen? Nope.
Nope. We just get to
It's
see.
not a question. It's actually what happens. We can confirm that now. You can take the question mark off.
So yeah, that's been this particular journey with Transparent Girlfriend. Thanks for watching, everyone. Heather, where can people find you when you're not online here? If you want to be found.
Not today. How about you, Ian?
I'm over at tiltyhouse.com or tilty.house. Check out loadingreadyrun.com for links to all the stuff we do here, that we do here as well as everyone else does here. YouTube.com/loadingreadyrun. You can check out the VODs, be a super thanker. You can go over to twitch.tv, where many of you are right now, and go to Loading Ready Run, subscribe, or bit us up there. And of course, patreon.com/loadingreadyrun is where we want to send people who want to help us out on a regular basis. Really helps.
Pays bills, keeps lights on, lets us stream.
It really gives us money. It really
Yeah,
gives
actually,
us money.
it gives us money.
So, thanks so much, everyone, for watching. Anything else from you?
Nope, that's good.
Bye!
Bye.